In order to become a pilot, we need to learn at least 5 years. To become a lawyer, we need a degree, learn 5 years. To be a boxer, we need to practice at least 4 or 5 years. To be a trader, let's start tomorrow. Any guesses why more than 90% fail? Hey there, Tamir from Fibonaccis-Traders.com here with the daily market recap. Please hit the like and subscribe, and let's hit the charts. So, not surprising, we will start with Tesla. As we said, once price will fail to hold above this trend line, it will break down towards this trend line here. This red trend line holds the lower lows since November 2021, and now to the penny and bounced. But on the weekly, zoom out, things are not looking good. Tesla is now on the weekly on the 1618 extension to the downside. I want to see a bounce at least towards the 145 area. If this trend line fails to hold, then we will see Tesla double digits around 85 or 90. Few hours ago, Twitter Spaces with Elon Musk. My key takeaways are interest rates crushing stock market. Elon won't sell any more stock for the next 2 years. He needs dry powder for recession. Elon expects much more economic drama. He gave 2009 as an example. And my main key takeaway is no depth. 20 billion in cash for Tesla, in a great position for stormy waters. So, is Tesla going bankrupt? No. Is the stock looking very bad? Yep. No long signal for me at this moment. I would like to see a bounce at least towards the 145, then I will take another look. Let me know what you think in the comments below, where Tesla is headed. SPY, we have a very interesting day. Went all the way down to the 375 area and bounced back up. If we look on the intraday levels, we can see gap down. Now we had this trend line here, and as we said on Discord, once price will reach this trend line, we will get some kind of a dead cat bounce, and here we are. We have it on Discord. As you can see, dead cat bounce. Once it will reach this trend line, this is the futures, but it's the same during hours. Trend line, bounce. So you are more than welcome to join our Discord and trade with us and learn how to become your own indicator. QQQ. Also, try to break down and under the 264 area. Made a bounce. QQQ on the weekly, not looking great at all. A little bit more accurate. Holding this trend line. This trend line goes all the way to March 09. Held COVID-19 lows, and now holding 2022 lows on the QQQ. Let's see if this one really will hold and if we can get some kind of a bounce, at least towards the 295 area. Otherwise, breaking below, we will see 226 to the downside on the QQQ, IWM, and the daily. Same, try to break below the 171, bounced back, and now, as we can see, in the last 5 days, 5 trading days, just bouncing up and down between the 171 and the 175, 176 area. Dow Jones basically bouncing between the 325 and the 334. So the 334 is the resistance for the short term because it was a very important support during November. Now it's resistance, and to the downside we have all these levels to watch as a future potential support for the Dow Jones. XLE holding the 82 area. If we look left, this 82 area was a very important level of resistance. Now it becomes a very important level of support. Breaking down and under, in my opinion, we will see this gap, at least this gap, getting filled, and we have another one to the downside over here. Breaking up and above the 87 area, we can see 90 and maybe even all-time highs over the 94. Always prepare for both sides. No one knows what will happen next. The only thing we need is never to be biased, prepare for both sides, and risk management. That's it. SMH, try to break down and under the broadening formation, bounced off the 199, tried to close this gap here. Let's see where SMH is taking us. Natural gas breaking down and under, and in my opinion this trend line is next as a potential support for natural gas. Crude oil continuing to the upside. Now, as we said, the 79 area will be a very important level and a hard one for the bulls to break up and above, because if we look left, we can see many times price in the past during 2022 hovered around this area. So now once again, let's see if we can get continuation towards this trend line over here. Bitcoin continuing to do basically nothing, breaking up and above this box. Might send Bitcoin to this level here, the 18,600. Why this level? Only by looking left we can see a very important level of support during September and October earlier this year. So this level will become a major resistance, breaking down, and 15,500 will get retested once again as support. Until then, Bitcoin is sleeping. Apple trying to hold above the 130, which was June's lows. Let's see where Apple take us. Not looking good for Apple. Nvidia breaking down and under below this short-term blue trend line, and now we might get this gap over here will get filled, maybe not on Friday, but eyes on this gap to the downside. Microsoft holding the 237 area. This area is a very important area for support for Microsoft, breaking down and under, failing to close a weekly above this area. Next week, in my opinion, the 228 area, the 228 gap will get filled. Netflix showing relative strength, as we can see here, inside doji. During hours, sellers tried to push Netflix down and under, but then came strong buyers and pushed Netflix back to the upside. Always look and watch multi-time frames to get a better point of view of price action. Doesn't matter if you are day trading on the 5 minutes, 15 minutes, if you are swing trading or positioning holding, it doesn't matter. Watch and observe multi-time frames. Shopify, again, sliding down on this trend line here. Great example why trend lines are the true support and resistance for price action. We need to understand the relationship between trend lines and price action. When I say price action, I mean candlestick analysis. No other indicators are truly needed. We have trend lines, these two trend lines, this channel withdrew few days back and it's still holding and price is sliding down. If you want, I made a short video on trend lines. Link will pop just about now over here at the right corner. Check it out. Very informative video. And Amazon, as we said, once it will break below the 86, it will reach this trend line here. This trend line goes all the way back as resistance from September and October 2020. Then it became support, 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 and now a new low for Amazon, a new 52-week low touched during hours and bounce. So let me know what you think. Tesla is going to bankrupt. Check this key takeaway. No debt, $20 billion in cash for Tesla. So in my opinion, it's far from bankruptcy, but doesn't mean that is it time to buy Tesla? I would wait. Is it time to sell? If you didn't sell until now, rethink it. I don't say sell or buy, only my opinion, but we need at least a bounce back towards the 145, then we will reassess what's going on with Tesla stock. I hope you find this video helpful. Thank you very much for watching, and until the next video, stay safe.